Good afternoon, everybody. We are going to quickly go over how to create the cow catcher piece or part in Onshape. So I'm going to quickly demonstrate that for you really fast. Part 9, so that everybody knows. Remember to be sure you're working in the right tab. You have all of that sorted. I'm just working in a brand new document, so keep that in mind as I'm going through it. So I'm going to show you the drawing really quickly. Bam, here it is. I recommend you have this open while we're working through it as well. Pause whenever you need to pause, rewind wherever you need to rewind. But I'm going to move pretty quickly. So first and foremost, I'm going to draw the bottom shape of the cow catcher. Now, it may be slightly beneficial if I actually have this open simultaneously with Onshape. I think that would be. I don't think I can do it on the dual screen, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, just due to the fact that I need to show you everything I'm working on. You need to be able to see all of my tools, so just please have yours open. So the bottom triangle is obviously larger than the top. You can see that it gets thinner as it moves up. So we are going to draw two separate little triangle shapes. One on the bottom, offset a plane upwards, the distance it's supposed to go. Draw the second one, and then we're going to loft the two shapes together. So let's start with that, shall we? We're going to click Sketch, Top Plane, either View to Normal or hit the top. I've got to look at my dimensions, so please look at yours. I'm going to go half the distance one direction, so it's 180 divided by 2. Go that distance the other direction. I'm going to find the center of the point, which is how far up? 1 inch up. And then I have 0.25 on each side straight. I'm then going to connect those together with our point. Delete my center line, and you can see my shape there if I go through and delete my dimensions. So that's the first sketch. Now, like I said, I'm going to click plane, click the front plane, offset it upwards. Oh, was I drawing on the wrong plane? No, sorry, not the front plane. We want to hit the front plane, we want to hit plane, offset the top plane, and we want to offset that, looking at our dimensions. I'll let you find it. Or you can pause this video, because I'm not going to go over it. You should be able to find that dimension at this point. We're then going to hit Sketch. Click that plane you just drew, either hit top or view to normal. And now I'm going to do those dimensions again. With our center point, it's really the back edge stays pretty flat. There's nothing angled going on at the back edge. It's just all the stuff inside there. So it's 1.2 divided by 2, not 1.25. Just 1.2. Then center line. How far up? 0.75. And then it also has those little notches, and those little notches for this drawing are 0.25 again. They're typical from the top and the bottom. Connect. Connect. Delete your center line. Oh, there you go, your two shapes. Now, like I said, we're going to loft those two together, so we need to go find our loft tool, click our sketches, loft those together, and there's the start of our cow catcher. Now we're going to work on creating those inset pieces right here on the front of it. Bam, bam, 2 of them. So make sure you pay attention to what I'm doing. I'm going to hit Sketch. I'm going to click on one of those faces. I'm going to right click View to Normal so that it straightens it out. I'm going to go grab my Offset tool. I'm going to click on those lines that I want to offset, and I've got to drag the direction I want to go. I'm not going to mess with the dimension right now. I'm just going to click the rest of the lines. Once I'm satisfied, I'm going to click Enter, and I'm going to change that to the thickness I want, which is 0.1. Perfect. I'm going to sketch, do it to the other side, view to normal, offset, bam, grab it the direction you want to go. I think I clicked out of it accidentally. Let's try that again. Hit sketch. Bam. Offset. Oh, that works too, but we're going to drag it this way. I'm going to change that to 0.1. Check. Now I've got two of them. Now I can extrude. I can click on those faces I'm going to be removing, but I'm not removing a lot of material. If we look, we're only removing 0.05 from the thickness. So there's that inset pieces. Okay, well I can tell right now one of mine are wrong, so I'm going to go back and fix that. It's probably the one that went way too quick for me. So I'm going to delete that. Keeps my one extrusion. I'm going to try that again. I'm going to hit sketch. Click that front. I'm going to go view to normal. Or view to normal. There we go. Click these lines individually. Drag inwards. Mess with the size later. Enter. 0.1. Check. Check. Extrude. Bam. 0.05. Remove. Check. There we go. That's much better. Consistent thickness. Perfect. That's what I want. Yay, us. Alright, so next thing we got to do, we can do a couple of things. You can either draw these circles on the back, which I'm not going to spend time going over because I think you can handle them. They tell you the distance from the corner over 0.275, and then from that point go up 0.125. That gets you your center point. They tell you the dimensions of those little nubs, whatever you want to call them. Diameter of 0.125. It looks like they are chamfered on the end, so you can grab a chamfer with the direction and the angle. Make sure still have time. Yep. With the direction and the angle, and that'll give you that nice little chamfered edge. So I'm not going to show you how to do that. I'm going to show you, though, how to make the inside of this shelled. Really quick, really easy. Trust the process. So we've got a good start to our shape. We're going to hit the shell tool. We've got a thickness of 0.1, so we can actually leave that the same. And you're just going to click shell and click inwards. Now I know, and some of you are going to ask me about it, that the thickness looks a little off. I would agree with you, but at this point, that's the best we can do. So we're just going to hit check, and if yours looks like mine, we're good. So again, when you go to sketch your circles, click this back plane, view, so you can view it normally. And like I said, start by going over 0.275, up 0.125, and that gives you the center point of your first circle, which has a diameter of 0.125. Check. I'm just going to demonstrate the one since I'm here. Extrude that. We're adding. Another thing y'all do is hit new, and that's gray. If you hit add and merge with all, it'll turn it blue, so that's the same piece. This comes out 0.125. Check. Chamfer. Distance and angle. Distance of 0.01, angle of 45. Click and check. There it is. Alright folks, that's what I have for you today. If you have any questions, feel free to shoot me a Schoology message. Make sure you pause the video when you need to pause, rewind when you need to rewind. See you all later.